Hello friends, welcome to another video on TutorialsPoint with me Richa. Today under the retail segment, we will talk about customer complaint handling process. Well friends, if you are closely related with retail or know the nitty-gritties of retail, I'm sure you will agree to this point that not all customers are the same. There are some customers who love to complain and they love to keep taking out mistakes in each and everything. So today in our module, we will talk about how to really understand such kind of customers and how to handle them with utmost care and respect. Let's get started on this. What is on the agenda? We will talk about the steps involved in the customer complaint handling process. We will also talk about what are the different modes and sources through which customers complain, when to probe and how to probe those complaining customers, as well as what are the different aspects of listening to those complaining customers. So friends, let's first understand what is a customer complaint. Well, those customers to whom you underpromise and overdeliver are always very happy. But then there are some customers who are not happy or satisfied and they expect more out of you than what was promised to him or her. It results into a complaint, and if you do not handle this complaint at a niche level, these complaints are escalated and ultimately they become really huge and become a big kind of massive complaint box, and these customers can take these complaints to different social media platforms which can be detrimental to a particular retail store. So let's understand certain tips to how to handle such kind of customers who are all the time complaining. Well, customers are kings. Customers are supposed to be treated like guests in our own home, and that is why it is important to handle such complaining customers with a lot of tact and diplomacy so that you do not lose them. Let's quickly take a look at what are these tips. You need to stay calm and not take it personally. A lot of retail staff take complaints in a personal manner. Well, they are complaining, or the customers are complaining about the brand, about the retail outlet, not about you as a person. So do not take it personally. Resolve their problem, not yours. That's important. Focus on the solution. You do not have to focus on the problem of the customer. The customer is looking for a solution and you need to focus not on the problem but on the solution. Follow up with a short TAT. Now what is TAT? Is the turnaround time. Now every customer, when they give you a complaint, they expect you to come around with a solution within a short time of around. So it's important to follow TAT so that you can get back to them quickly. Educate your customers about the particular complaint that they are telling you about. Satisfy the customer. Ultimately, your goal should be to keep the customer happy and satisfied. Some more tips. Well, acknowledge the customer. A customer hates it when you do not acknowledge their problem. So first of all, very calmly and composedly, try and understand and acknowledge the customer. Reward the customer. A customer who is complaining loves to get reward or small goodies from your side. So try and give him a reward to kind of make him keep quiet and silent. Follow up even after the closure. That is the best tip in order to handle complaining customer, by following up with a small quick SMS or a call that, sir, are you satisfied with our service or no? So it's important to follow up even after closing the complaint. Learn from the mistake so that you do not have other complaining customers. So it's important to learn from mistakes. Recover as soon as possible. Do not get into the complaining customer and their problems. Recover and quickly move on. Send personalized emails to those customers because people love getting personalized emails, and hence as a staff or as an owner of the store, you can do that by writing to them personally and checking with them. Well, in order to understand or turning around the customer complaint, it is very important to bring a smile to your complaining customers. How you do that is by doing firstly apologizing. So apologizing is a simple saying sorry to the customer, or trying to make them understand that it is your mistake and not their mistake. So apologizing by saying sorry. accept the customer's complaint, accept the customer's problem, and then quickly act on it. Well, only apologizing or saying sorry will not help, my dear friends. You need to quickly accept it and act on that particular problem to turn a complaining customer into a happy customer. Now, I'm going to share with you 11 ways to tell your customers no. I'm sure, friends, in your daily life also, you might be finding it difficult to say no to people. No is a very negative word and it can not get the kind of response from the people that you would like to. But it is important to say no. So how do we say it in a diplomatic and a tactful manner? So empathize with the customer's situation. Try and put yourself into their shoes and empathize with them. Validate the customer's emotions while reiterating. So always match your emotion to the emotion of the customer, and that will get you some brownie points. Focus on the privacy of the customer and the relationship. Never give out confidential information about the customer to any of the store staff or other customers. Treat every no like it is the first no of the day. Explain the reason why you have to say no. While a customer does not like hearing a no, you need to educate him by making them understand the reason why you are saying no, and I'm sure then the customer will understand. Offer your best alternative first. While it's okay to say no, also try and understand what is the option or what is the alternative you're giving to the customer. Give the customer realistic option which is user-friendly and practical in nature. Be consistent, but at the same time be polite and firm with whatever you're saying. Do not have a no in a shaky voice, so be very firm about it, but be polite. Get curious to know more and ask for feedback about that particular thing from the customers. Let's understand how to make the customers loyal. While loyalty is something that you all strive for because it's important to get a loyal customer for a repeat business rather than targeting new customers. So let's quickly talk about how to get loyal customers. To get loyal customers, you need to understand that it is efficient to serve repeat customers rather than promote to get new customers. The cost on business and promotion is twice, thrice more to get a new customer rather than treating an old customer very well. Often the new customers are lured or they want to come or they are attracted to your store because of certain discounts and sales and promotions. But as soon as that discount, sale, promotion gets over, those new customers will flock back to your competition who was not giving them a sale or discount. Well, they only come to you during a discount period of time, which is not a good thing. Revenues can be increased, not just maintained, by placing greater attention on repeat customers. They can be encouraged to shop more often and to purchase more and more every trip they make to the store. Hence, friends, it's important to understand, always think more on how to get loyal customer rather than just that one-time customer. I do not understand how important it is to tell you that it is very, very essential to listen to your customers. If you have listened to your customers, complaints will never ever come your way. So listen to your customer, don't hear them, but listen to them by nodding them, by making certain fillers or sounds like you're really listening to them. Make sure that your body language shows that you're not hearing them, but actually focus your attention on them by listening to them well. Well, how to really understand to avoid customer complaints, we are going to focus on something which is known as a first class. Now, in an aircraft, a first class is always treated, they are always treated as very, very special and welcomed customers or passengers. In the same way, to get rid of customer complaints or to avoid customer complaints, you need to be friendly towards the customer. We need to really show an interest on those customers. You need to be responsive. Show responsiveness in your actions. You need to solve their problems that they come to you for. You need to also show a lot of thoughtfulness by being proactive and taking an initiative. You need to also clarify whatever is the confusion that a customer may have, you need to clarify. You need to lead them, you need to assist them wherever they need assistance. You need to do selling, which is two types of selling, cross-selling and add-on selling, which we will talk in our next module. So this is something that you can talk about in terms of how do you really avoid customer complaints. Well friends, that brings us to end of this particular module on how to handle customer complaint in a better manner. And I'm sure you would have understand that you are not just a salesperson, you are a professional, you are your brand ambassador, which is you. And hence, people will judge your store and the whole business by the customer service which comes from you. So hence, you are a very important part of the store, and hence it is important that you give the best kind of service in order to avoid customer complaints. I hope you have enjoyed listening to this particular video. Keep watching and thank you for listening to us.